Welcome to Quarantine Kitchen, baking with your favorite chef, Alexia. Guys, I decided I should do a cooking series called Quarantine Kitchen, and I really wanted to just give you guys some fun entertainment, some light, fun baking recipes, some from amazing bakers, some from me. Nothing is professional, so don't hate on me if I'm doing something wrong. I am not a professional cook. I'm just here for fun and trying to spice up your guys' little days. If you're bored, if you're in the house, please stay inside and watch this video. So today we are going to be making gluten-free banana bread. If you're not gluten-free, you can substitute it with regular flour. I'm doing it gluten-free because I really want to eat like basically the whole loaf because I'm starving and I've been craving this. But you can just substitute in whatever you need for your allergies, and hopefully it will taste as great as this one's gonna taste. So let's get right into it. Okay, so first you'll need to print out a recipe. I just copied one off of Food Network. I'm gonna leave the link down below, and I just lied out all my ingredients. That's why my cabinet's open, and I'm gonna tell you guys what you'll need to make this banana bread. So first, obviously, the recipe calls for 4 ripened bananas. Unfortunately, these were only the bananas that were at the grocery store, so these are gonna have to work for us, but usually you want your bananas to be really brown, almost black, because that's what makes it super sweet and perfect for banana bread. And then you'll need your all-purpose flour. So I have some gluten-free all-purpose flour right here. Then the recipe calls for some cinnamon, some vanilla, some salt, some sugar, some sugar. Then you'll need some baking soda, some baking powder, and vegetable oil. So now that we have all the ingredients, let's start baking. But scrub your hands very, very well and make sure you're getting all the creases, the tips of your fingers, the palms, everything, because you don't want to get people sick and you want to be clean when you cook. There we go. Now it's spraying, so spray it really good and wash your fruit. Literally wash the fruit, because you don't know who's touched it and it'll just be gross. Ooh, it smells. Now that our bananas are washed, we're just going to dry them, and I'm going to get a mixing bowl so we can start making the batter.
Now you're going to pour 2 cups of your all-purpose gluten-free flour into your mixing bowl. And I didn't have a mixing bowl, so I just used a random plastic bowl. Welcome to Quarantine Kitchen, where you make anything work. So when I'm pouring this flour, it's kind of thick. So to make sure I get the exact amount, I kind of shake it a little bit, and then I just poured it right into the bowl. Now take 1 teaspoon of baking soda and pour it in. And I also just want to take 1 teaspoon of the baking powder and also 1 teaspoon of salt. I just forgot to add the salt. In the beginning when I was showing the ingredients, I also forgot to add the eggs. So the recipe calls for 2 eggs. So I'm just cracking them into the mixing cup or the measuring cup, and then I'm pouring it into the bowl. I like to do it in the measuring cup first to just see if there's any shells. So now I'm measuring out 1 cup of sugar. The recipe only calls for 1 cup of sugar, but I'm a girl who loves sweets. So towards the end, I was like, you know what? Let me just add a little bit more for good measure, just to make sure it's sweet enough. Now you want to take your 4 ripe bananas and just plop them right into the bowl. Now time for my favorite part, pure vanilla extract. I love this stuff. So the recipe only calls for 1 tablespoon, but I just kind of sprinkled it. Now I'm taking a 1/2 cup of vegetable oil and pouring it in. Then a teaspoon of cinnamon, but I again just sprinkled it.
So now you're just gonna mash all your ingredients and make sure it's smooth and creamy. And you might need to use a mixer, but I like to use this little whisk. Oh my god, it smells super banana-y. It smells so good and looks so good. Hopefully it tastes good. So just keep mixing and mixing.
I cracked myself up, so I only could find 1 little stir, but I had to use the hand mixer just to make sure the consistency is right, because I don't like those big chunks of banana.
So now that our batter's done, I'm just going to be taking some Pam and spraying the pan and getting it ready to pour inside. And I'm spraying a lot because I do not want this to stick in this glass. Now you want to pour your batter inside, and this is going to be very tricky. So hopefully I got enough. And just continue. Sorry, it's off camera. I don't want to spill the batter everywhere. Okay, so now your banana bread is ready to go in the oven. You want to make sure your banana bread stays in there for 55 minutes, but you want to frequently check just by taking a little toothpick or a fork and just checking the center to see if any cake comes out, and you want to bake it at 350. My banana bread in the oven, and gonna let that cook.
I can't. This show is literally an SHIT show at this point. Well, this banana bread is holding on for dear life. And my mom told me I need to take it on the 2nd shelf. So that's what I'm going to do. And hopefully it cooks well. It looks delicious and it smells really good, so doesn't matter how you start, it's how you end. So it might taste very good, and that's all that matters.
So now on Quarantine Kitchen, my mom is currently going to get a piece of chip because I can't even speak. My silly hungry booty had to eat chips in the middle of waiting for the banana bread to cook, and I literally ate the chip like this and it went right up my mouth. So now she's gonna go remove the chip because it won't come out. A little blood on it. He's out.
I can't get him.
Oh, wow. It's all done. Look how beautiful the bread looks. Oh, I'm so happy. Now let's see if it tastes good.
So this has just been a crazy quarantine kitchen. The first one got off to a little bit of a rough start, but hopefully we can get into the groove of things. I literally just put my phone in the stove and almost burned it all until my mom got it. Thank God she caught it. I mean, this has been crazy, but the banana bread is out of the oven. I'm letting it cool. I'm gonna slice it and then serve it. So I cut the banana bread and put it on this little serving tray, and now it's ready to be eaten. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you love soon. Like and subscribe.